So as you know, I usually try to stay positive over here at the Star Wars headquarters, as positive as possible, because I prefer to see the light side in things, if you will. But if you're like me, you're getting super frustrated with the Battlefront franchise in particular because of the lack of communication from EA and Lucasfilm Games concerning this franchise. You know, ever since they stopped updating Battlefront 2, there's been absolutely no communication about what their plans are for the Battlefront franchise in general, whether that's a sequel like a Battlefront 3 or a brand new Battlefront game. We've heard absolutely nothing about Star Wars Battlefront. And I think at this point, we are owed something from someone about the Battlefront franchise. And for me in particular, I don't know about you, but for me in particular, I fell in love with Star Wars because of Star Wars Battlefront. It wasn't the movies. It wasn't anything else. I discovered Star Wars literally because of Star Wars Battlefront. And then in turn, discovered the movies and the series and all of that stuff, of course, and fell in love with that. Now, again, I got to go back to being frustrated about Star Wars Battlefront because back then in 2005 when Battlefront 2 released, of course, we didn't get a sequel back then. We did not get a Battlefront 3 because of the whole thing that happened between Free Radical and Lucasfilm, or LucasArts at that time. And it seems like we might be setting ourselves up for a repeat. I'm not sure if that's the case, but right now, I'm really not feeling it in terms of a Battlefront sequel. My expectations for a sequel have lowered quite dramatically. And I did a poll on Twitter asking you all a question about this as well. And I asked, do you think Star Wars Battlefront 3 is in development? Comment your predictions for the franchise. And only 49% of you said yes. And then 51% of you said no. So only 49% of you at the moment believe that a Star Wars Battlefront sequel is in the works. So, you know, there's not a lot of hype around it. Of course, if they were to announce it at EA Play in July, on July 22nd, the hype would increase dramatically. Maybe they're waiting for that. But again, I'm putting it at a 30 to 50% chance for a Battlefront 3 or Battlefront type of announcement at EA Play. I just don't know, guys. At this point, I'm not really feeling it. I feel like them not mentioning their partnership with Star Wars or Lucasfilm Games during their financial calls just shows that they don't care about communicating with their fans and content creators. You know, they know that their content creators are listening in on that call, and they refuse to mention Star Wars. I mean, again, at this point, my frustration level, it's at an all-time high because of the lack of communication. And the silence is deafening at this moment. So, you know, we'll see what happens. And do I regret reporting on Star Wars Battlefront at this point? I'll answer that question in June. You know, I'm going to have to transition to the movies and other games in the future. But at this point, I'm not a very happy camper at all with the way things have gone with Battlefront overall. So I'm just going to be blunt and honest with you all. At this point, I'm not very happy with what has transpired with Star Wars gaming in general. But that's going to do it for the video. Thank you all for watching, and may the Force be with you always.